0, 1. Let's get started.
Hi, I'm Lee. I've just received a backgammon board from Backgammontravelboards.com by Alan Masters. He put this board on Backgammon News the other day, saying it's going out to a new customer, and it got quite a lot of attention. I think it got more attention than any of his other boards so far. So he wrote me a quick message and asked if I could do an unboxing. I've actually already unboxed it by the time I got the message, but I've repacked it to show you exactly how I received it, and I'll give you a fair review. Okay, so it arrives. Let's see if I've got a tape measure somewhere. It arrives in quite a hard case. It's quite small, and for me, I first got in touch with him because I travel all over the world. I work on vessels. And I want a full-size board that packs up smaller than, say, like an Backgammon Travel Board or something like that. This is perfect for me because I can wear my rucksack. I can carry this in my hand. They're not going to ask me to check anything in. It fits underneath the seat in front of me and doesn't get in the way of my feet. That's essentially why I've gone for one of these, and it is quite hard. So it comes with the strap. We'll unzip it, and this is what it looks like when you first get it. So they can be different colours. So, but I've asked for black on black on black more or less for everything. But I'll take three. So at the moment, there's two sections inside here. There's some wooden posts that make up the frame. There's two shakers, which I'll show you in a second. First thing you see is these beautiful checker trays. They're also designed by Alan Masters, and they're actually gorgeous. So it's where you keep your checkers. These are 44.5 by 12. There's an area for dice. He doesn't provide dice generally. If you ask him to, he will, but he doesn't, because most people like to buy their own precision dice. And then they work as bear-off trays, which you'll see in a moment. There's two of those, of course. I've gone for red and yellow, and I've gone for a style like Paul Magriel's book. I've got it around here somewhere. Paul Magriel's book, the Backgammon from 1976. That's what I approached him with. That's the style I wanted, and I included the writing. Anyway, so we'll go on. Dublin cube. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yeah, it's lovely. All right. Now, the board is wrapped up in a non-slip mat. So you basically unroll it. I don't know where the camera's looking actually now. Now I'm here. Hopefully you can see everything now. We'll move everything just right over here, just in case. Okay, and then the board gets rolled out like that. So we've now got a full board with some creases in, but they're not real creases. They're just waves from a bit rolling, and you'll see that they disappear in a second when I put the posts in. It is beautiful. So it's a wooden frame. This is dyed wood, so you can actually see the grain really nice, and it clicks together with magnets. It's very quick. So if we go back to the bag, come out of this next bag, and the posts come out. As I said, black on black on black on black on black. But I love it. And if you know the book, you'll know this styling, including the font for the letters. Throughout the process of making it, he kept in touch with me and kept asking me different questions. You know, how do I want the lettering? Do I want one? Do I want it mirrored? Do I want it the same way so one person sees the backgammon words? And then even when I did want it reversed, he said, which way do you want the lettering to be for the person reading? Do you want it on the left or the right? Obviously, I went for the left because that's the way I read, left to right. So putting these in, there's it's all done with magnets. Really quick. So goes in, snaps in. Goes in, snaps in. There we go. And as it's going in, it's sort of tightening everything up. Where's that? And there we go. We've got a full-size board that's just come out of this small bag. That's great. The shakers. He does a couple of different shakers. I asked for these. He did offer me another really beautiful pair. That was it's actually a cup with like coloured string going around it. And it looks really nice. But I also fancy these leather ones. I've never seen anything like it, so I thought I'd go for that. They go together quite nicely. Really good quality leather. Click, click, click. So that's straight. Push the disc down, and then inside. Yeah, I mean, probably can't see that, but there's no light coming through. Inside there is a lip, so when you are shaking, there is a lip for the dice to catch on, so you do get a good roll as they come out. I'll show you that in a second. Maybe I should show you right now. So there we go, 2-1. Don't know what to do now. Okay, and I'll show you the checkers. Let's put those in. Really good quality too. And how they go inside. I've seen in other videos that unboxing videos, somebody will then start having a game by themselves, throwing dice, and I'm not going to do that because I don't want the heat for any things that get wrong, and I don't really want to spend time playing on my own. There we go. Put that there. I'm just happy that I know how to set them up properly. So now, a couple of things I want to know when I'm looking through these unboxing videos, because I've done it a few times. I've got some FM Gammon boards, Galaxy boards. I've recently been looking at. I can't remember the name. I want to know how the pieces move. These move really nice. It's like hockey pucks. They're absolutely brilliant. And I want to know how they fit across, and how much sort of there is a word for how much jiggle is in when you've got them all going across. These fit perfectly. There is a tiny, like a couple of mil. That's it. So when you are slotting, it feels great, and it sounds really nice, you know. So there's a good thing. I should put these back again. 3. Just hope you can see both sides of this board. I'll pull this across in a second, just in case the camera doesn't pick it up, because I don't want to record it again. Across you go. Okay, so the checker trays, they're lined. They've got like a faux leather, or real leather. I think it's faux leather. Feels really nice on the inside. They have room for the dice. They close up, and when they're closed, there is a bit of a satisfying click. So you know they're going to stay like that. They're going to stay closed. Let's put the pair of trays in position. WQ, I'll stick that in there maybe. Okay. So when you're playing it, I mean, it is really okay. You're bearing off into your bearing off trays, and then it's ready to pack up or ready to go again quite quickly. I'll just cut now, and I'll do a shot from above so you can see how well these fit. So I'll just do that. second, so let's just sit from an angle, but it's just like a couple of mil. Right, I'll do that now. You can see the fit. There's just a couple of mil. It's absolutely perfect, and the slotting is just lovely as well. It's just lovely. One of the things one of the other things I think is really good to know is how much room there is between here. Now, you're only going to fit 10 across. I like that. I've got a 10-year-old daughter that I play backgammon with nearly every day. We challenge each other. She's currently beating me quite well, and she prefers this board to some of my others because I bring it to her just very, very slightly more over the half on the table, and because this is just slightly shorter, you can't fit a full one. It's just enough for her so she can reach across the other side of the board and play. She's not struggling. Whereas my other board's really, really big, and she feels like she's got to lean forwards and play with the tokens. Don't have to on this, and it's still full size. It's really fantastic. Packing it up, I'm not going to go through it. I'm going to try and keep the video short. It's just as quick as bringing it out, to be fair. So that's really good. I'll do an overhead shot as well now, so you can see how much gap there is between the counters. Gap between the two, and from the top, the slide. I can't think of anything else. If you've got any more questions, all right, feel free to reach out to me. It should be quite easy through YouTube, I assume. It's my first unboxing video I've done, but I see other content providers. I'm not a content provider, I'm just doing this one, but they do say they get messages somehow. And even better than that, reach Alan Masters, and I'll put, by the sort of amazing technology, I'll put his web address across the bottom here somehow, once I've started editing the movie in a minute. And that's it. So yeah, if you do get one, pretty much guaranteed you're gonna love it. I do. I really, really, really like it. I love how it feels. I love the counters. I love how everything was essentially up to me what I wanted. So I wasn't going through a website choosing certain colour combinations. I asked for what I wanted, and he gave me what I wanted. And that was down to everything. It was down to the colour of the checkers, the design of the board, the size of the board depends on the checkers. So what he told me on the phone was he gets the checkers, and then once he's got the checkers, he gets the board and the background all made up so that you do have that useful feel. So everything's sort of made around each other component. It's really good. It's really well thought out. Can't recommend it enough. The price as well. As I say, I've got FM Gamma, I've got Galaxy. I've spent, which are good quality boards as well, really good quality. This is actually becoming my favourite just because of how much I play with my daughter over the last couple of days. It's also, although it's cheaper, because this is £280 compared to like $1,000 or $600 or $400 or whatever, however much you're buying these other boards for. It's actually quality-wise, it's up there with all of them. So yeah, value for money is amazing. That's I'll leave it at that. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, and enjoy backgammoning. Okay, ciao.